baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against Syracuse. First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Milt Altman. What do you have on him, Chris?
Veteran guy out there on the hill, so ready for anything and everything that'll come his way. I'm sure he's got a solid plan of attack against this offense.
About to get started here. Stepping in, Dion Ekstrom. And we are underway. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Pirates take the lead. It's 1-0. That's off the mark. Ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Sliced hard but foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Line drive, and that's a base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Jake Elliott stands in now and watches strike one. Elliott with some nice slugging in his last game. 3 extra base hits. Altman, a former All-Star. 28 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. The 0-2.
Ball, that's down. Ball.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. That's in for a strike. That's a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And
Ball,
1-2.
inside.
Here's a high chopper. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. But there's no play. That's an infield single. And at first, Harvey Martin, the next Pirate to hit. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air to left center. Benjamin gets under it. He's got it. Throw sails over his head at first.
And an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball.
Block. Went deep in his most recent game.
That's a ball.
Oh, he brings it down. Nice play. The feed for one. Double play. What a great killing to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the slab in this one, Johnny Bates. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Now it's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps.
Second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps.
Ball one.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Lou takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Billy Benjamin.
Bates. Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Out towards right center field. Hahn settles under this one. And there's two away.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Cody
Ball,
Berger
that's out.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a foul straight back. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When
Nope,
teams are looking
outside.
for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to
No,
really appreciate
inside.
how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Out to short, Hunter. And that's the third out. Second inning set to go. Digging in, Michael Lou.
Hey!
Strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that
Foul ball.
same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
Hey!
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That's a ball.
Lewis Hahn, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball,
He's
that's
just
outside.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man at first, one away. On a line. Makes the grab.
That's out.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. Baroa off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now.
That's
Really
ball
good
2.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Xavier Carter. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now.
Ball 1.
Just
Ball 2.
missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything.
Strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. DeMonte wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be the pitch that he turns on.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fly ball down the line. Hahn towards the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. Agustin Nunez will hit next. Knocked in all 3 of their runs yesterday. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Villarreal.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. And a good start to the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. The 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One out man at first. Braden Hunter, the next Pirate to hit.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
This one in the air, right field.
That ball's foul.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2.
What do you got?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. The 1-2. Straight 3, and that's 2 in a row. On the ground right side, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third, here's a big power threat. Victor Gallegos.
Ball in.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 1 down. And that one clips the corner.
You know, he's been a tough out for a good stretch now. Pitchers just haven't been able to figure him out. He's been doing a really good job of getting on base as well.
In the air, left field, down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So up next, Roger Saunders.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Gallegos over at first with 1 away. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Fly ball right field. Pond takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 aboard, 2 outs. At the plate, Billy Benjamin. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1.
Ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up.
That one is absolutely belted. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. In comes the run for second. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Nice grab to first. What a play to end the inning. On to the fourth, leading off, Tony Block. Block.
Ball, that's too
with
high.
a homer in his last game. And the 1-0. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Going. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add a run. It's 4-1. That one fouled off.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch. Very patient at bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
A changeup missing. Full count now. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Brian Baroa, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey!
Baroa in his 10th season, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. Just
no, that's
missed.
Down.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. That one missed. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat. Found a way to win the battle. Kevin Brooks gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run homer. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Villarreal in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runner at second here. 1 gone. Fouled off left side.
Inside,
That's
ball one.
awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ball.
He goes down looking. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-1. So 2 down. Now it's going to be Braden Hunter.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. That's to third. Tosses to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the third baseman, Xavier Carter.
Well, every
That's
pitcher
a ball.
wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a
Nope,
changeup that
that's
stayed
inside.
a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Next pitch
Outside,
is
that's the ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today. Swing and a foul out of play. The Pirates up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Out number 2. Agustin Nunez getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they cut into the deficit. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball one.
Gallegos with some impressive production lately.
Ball, that pitch is
You
out.
don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 30 on the year. Dan McDaniel, the next to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. makes it so difficult on the
Ball,
pitchers
that's
out there. You
inside.
can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Damon Rogers.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Ball 2.
Strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tony Block. He's already homered here in this one. Block matched a homer in his last game. Late on that fastball. Got him swinging for the K. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fly ball down the line. Benjamin on the move towards the line. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Roger Saunders. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one found hard the other way. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1-2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Up next for the Lions, his second baseman, Alonso Gomez Bell.
Ball.
He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10.
Nope, that's a ball.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first.
You're out.
They get him, but it was pretty close. 2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Billy Benjamin. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball, that's out.
The Buccos leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5.
Nope, that's down.
Benjamin with another scorching run of play lately. Chop back up the middle. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Digging in, Brian Baroa.
Brian Baroa.
Up the middle. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Got kind of tied up on that one inside, but he was able to sneak it up the middle of the diamond because he stayed through it. That's not an impressive exit velo by any means, but I still think that's an impressive swing.
Yo, 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Baroa gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. Dion Ekstrom, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game. That one pushed to the left and foul. Here's your 1.
Ball, that's out. Ball.
Runner takes off. Out towards right center field. Nunez has a beat on it. And there are 2 down. Pitching change here, Sam Baller.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. That clips the corner. Out to short. Berger. They get the force. That's the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Cody Berger. That one finds the zone.
0-1. Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead. Oh, a good hitter as well.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
In the air, right center. This is mashed. Way back and gone. Home run number 35 on the year. And they close the gap. It's 8-4.
Hey.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's high. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Fastball for a strike.
2.
And he hits a ground ball
Nope,
right
that's
side. Foul. And it goes just foul. The 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hahn racing over to make the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Forrest DeMonte now at the plate. Robert to right field, way back. Oh! It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-5. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. In the air, left field. Lou should have this one 2 away down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
On the ground to the left, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Sammy Bush. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now here is Dan McDaniel. And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Just
That's ball two.
misses. And the count now even up. Ground ball to the right side. And that one handled. Play made. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Jake Elliott.
Ball 1.
And it's fouled away. Aller, the tall righty, 195 pounds. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Liner caught at second. Strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Ball 1.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Harvey Martin. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Outside low, ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
That's a ball.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he grounds one to the right side. Gomez Phelps throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. On the mound now for the Pirates, David Martins.
And this is his 55th game he's come in to pitch this season, so he's got some innings under his belt. He's been an important guy for them.
That catches the corner. On the ground. Gets it to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Lions, the second baseman, Alonso Gomez.
The Pirates leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball. This ball's chopped to the ground. Whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
Got him. Nice play. And now Billy Benjamin. Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That's outside. Ball two.
Got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
That one is
That's ball
upstairs.
three.
The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Next offering is fouled back. Benjamin, the runner at first with two gone.
That's out.
And he grounds one back up the middle. He gets there with the slide. And that's a great play for the out. So a lefty out of the pen, Mark Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the center fielder, Tony Block. And fires in a fastball at 95. Oh, looking to stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Baroa. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Ball.
So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Sean Dominguez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Fought off foul.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Forrest DeMonte.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. That just sounds like your diet, dude.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got a good eye there.
Ball.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Just missed. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
two.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Ground ball up the middle. Martin out with room to spare, and that's the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one. Leading off, Lewis Hahn.
Aye.
Hammered down the right side, the foul. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-5. And that's a base hit into left field. And a man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out far and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Villarreal in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The lefty to one.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Villarreal wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. So the call is stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. In the air, left field, down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Got him swinging.
That's a ball.
Late on that fastball. And down on strikes he goes, and the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, Victor Gallegos.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that is out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's a strikeout looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. A little bit low. Ball 1. And that one missing low. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Out to short, Hunter. The throw to first. That's the second out. Larry Finley takes over on the mound.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Saunders in the box now. No balls and a strike. Saunders not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and the strike call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to the final strike. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Hahn going back, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
These hitters came to the yard today thinking one thing: launch mode. 6 home runs. Just an incredible offensive display today. Even by today's standards, that is a huge total.
Our final score here, 9-5. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long